Okay, on another road call here. It's 3:54 a.m. in the morning, Friday morning. And I got a call for a belt thrown, serpentine belt thrown on a Freightliner. So it's going, if it's a Detroit, it's going to be a double tensioner. The inner belt probably got thrown or shredded. And that means 231, 222. Oh, he must be weighing. This must be a new place here. Okay, that's what they probably meant by way in the back. Somebody just opened this up. Anyway, so you just don't replace the belt. That's DuPont. I hope this is it. You just don't replace the belt. You actually just, you gotta replace the tensioner, because what happens when it throws the inner belt, the tensioner, the spring on the tensioner, inner tensioner, starts going bad. So, and it weakens, and then the belt starts walking off, and then it goes into the other outer belt, and it comes off. So we're going to replace a tensioner and I'm hoping I'm at the right place. We're going to replace a tensioner and the belt. See, what's this say? Stop drivers. Do not block entrance. Truck use only. It says in the back. A UPS truck. Well, you guys. Sure hope this ain't him and he's got the truck still running. Yes, 233782. Yep, that's him. All right. Still got the truck running. That ain't good. He's throwing the belt. That means the water pump's not rolling. So that means it's gonna be that much hotter to work on that motor. All right, so let's get out of here and do what we got to do. See if I can get this thing done before 5 a.m. Write my time down. Parking the truck on this side because we're going to be working on the passenger side, so I like my toolbox close. There, 356. Got the call at 3:28 this morning. It's 3:57 now. So, anyway. Let's get out of here and get this thing fixed up. Make sure I'm recording here. Yep, recording. Wait. All right. If you got a thrown belt, don't run your truck. With the belt issue for Penske? Okay.
Yeah, it's split off about that much off the front of the belt.
Oh, so it's not flapping, right?
Yeah, no, that's what brought my attention to
okay.
Here and beating up.
Hey, I was going to say, if you threw it, wouldn't be a good idea to run it, so.
Yeah, right. No.
All right.
I told her I could probably get it to the shop, but I don't want to break down between here.
Well, I got to replace a Detroit, right? Detroit motor? All right, I'll take a look at it.
They replaced that one or the other one of them.
Yeah, well, if it threw the inner belt, it's a Detroit. Replacing the belt's not the answer. The tensioner's bad.
Yeah.
The inner tensioner spring.
Something was squeaking.
Yeah, well, the spring on the inner tensioner gets weak, and then the belt starts walking off forward.
Yeah, that's what it's. I can tell right now it's rubbing against
right.
the front of the pulley.
Right.
I just got to get back to Vegas, and then my truck will be waiting for me out there.
Yeah, no, that's
that long.
That's fine. So yeah, so I already told her, because she said, do I have a serpentine belt? I said, is it a well, I didn't even ask her if it's Detroit. I asked her Freightliner, automatically that's what I think. But I told her if it's an inner belt that's got thrown, then it's going to need a tensioner too.
If you look on the back there on the catwalk, that's the piece that I unwrapped around it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's all right, because I'm going to cut this. I'm just going to need your help for like just a few minutes once I get this up, because I'm going to cut that belt off, and then I'm going to have you turn your, actually, hold on. Okay, this motherfucker, I mean, this mug wants to stick here. There we go. Let me see what this looks like. I might be able to just have them turn the wheels now before I cut the belt off. Oh yeah, okay, see, so it's walking off is what it's doing. This inner belt here, starting to walk off the tensioner. Okay, driver, do me a favor. Yeah. Start your truck up, turn your wheels to the right. Okay. And then turn your truck off. Okay, that's good. All right, that's all I need. Okay. You go back in there, I'll wake you up when it's done. Okay. Yep, you have a good night. All right, so we're gonna replace this tensioner. Get that belt off. Just looking at something here. Yeah, it looks like the main belt's also walking off too. It's off. Either that, somebody just put that. Oh, see, it's a new belt. Somebody put it on but didn't line it up. Well, it don't look like it's damaged. All right, well, I'll check it out after I get this done. All right, so let's get rolling on this. All right. 4. It's gonna be all hand tools on this one. No impacts. Let me see if I can position this leg a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. That way you all get a better view of it. All right, so all I'm gonna do is cut the center belt and be done with it. And we're just gonna take this off. So I don't know why they replaced the outer belt, but that's a new belt, I can tell. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off here. Take this belt off. Make sure I don't get my ratchet stuck on this thing. And yes, I am. It's going to have to do it like this. There we go. Last time I was over here, this place was closed and locked down with a gate. Yeah, this is a brand new belt somebody replaced. And it's not damaged. Okay. Alright. Somebody, when they put it on, they didn't line it up in the grooves. So we'll have to replace the outer one. right, so we'll get this tensioner off here, put a new one on, put a new inner belt, and she'll be good to go. Make sure it lines. Make sure it lines right up. It's 11/16, so you need 5/8. 5/8 right there. Oh, what is that? 18. Kinda. See, my 5/8 is green like this. I just automatically thought it was a 5/8. There it is. Oh, I thought it was green. Oh yeah, you can see the green in there. All right, 5/8 is what we need. So let's get this thing off and get a new tensioner on. There's a bolt hidden here. Had my snack earlier tonight and usually wait until 4 to get my breakfast, so-called dinner, because lately at night there's just nothing really good to eat either at Wawa or Royal Farms in the middle of the night. So I wait until 4 o'clock, and then the Wawa starts serving breakfast, and then I just get breakfast before I go home and go to sleep. Guys don't want to see a firewall while I'm taking this bolt out. I got nowhere to put you guys on this, so you're gonna have to stay around my neck. Okay. Then one more. Probably not gonna see a whole lot when I get this, because I'm gonna have to put both hands here. There's that old tensioner there. So as you see here, see how it's all smooth over here, see how it's been walking off right off into the next tensioner there. So when it starts, you're supposed to have a spot like that, a ridge like this, an old ridge. That belt's supposed to run in the middle. After a while, this gets weak, and then the belt starts running off gradually. So I'll get me another tensioner in this truck tomorrow. Oops, there we go. What is this? It's not the belt I need. New style Freightliner. There's an accessory belt right there. that's it. Then I'll get a new belt. Here. All right, so that's a new tensioner right there. Don't need this here. Need one of these bolts here, and I'll show you why. All right, so let's get this out the way. This plastic. I'll save that bag for something. Forgot to get a can of Paralube. I think I got enough for this. Alright, so I'm just going to lube these up real fast, make it easier to screw in. Tomorrow, I'll remember I stocked my truck with new fitting ends. And what else? Oh, and chambers. I was low on the short stroke chambers, so I stocked 2 more of those in my truck today too when I got into work. All right, so let's put this thing in, and I'll show you. See the little hole there? I'm going to take this tensioner, this outer tensioner, and pull it down and put this bolt through the hole so it holds this tensioner down so I can get the belt on that. All right. So let's get this thing back in. This is a different kind of style tensioner. Let's get the first bolt in the middle in. That in, get a top bolt in, and we'll take that middle one out. Alright, so I got that top bolt in. This one here is getting rough for some reason. Oh, that's because there's just too much weight. Okay, so that one's in, got those 2 in. Last one in here, got a feel for it. There you go, it's in there. Need my towel. Lube. Okay. Oops, almost popped my glove. Alright, so we're gonna crank these down, get it tight, put that inner belt on. Just snug them down. I don't know how to do. Alright. Pop my glove. Fan blade probably cut it. Everything's on there. New tensioner. New tensioner on there. Take my headset off. It's getting on my nerves. All right, so now I need to get that belt or the bolt. So I'm gonna take this bolt and see if we can see this. Put this on there like that. I'm gonna push down, find the hole right there. Oops, push down, not enough. Still not enough, damn it. All right, try this. Nope. Alright, let me see if I can get it the other way. It's hard to get the other way because of the coolant hose being in the way. Let's just see if I can. The coolant hose is in the way. Alright. Here we go, let's try that. I got the freaking, I'm sorry, I had it in too far. No wonder. Come on. There we go. Bam. Whew. Okay, that's in. All right, let's put that inner belt on and then we'll put the outer belt back on. And it'll be done. Well, I'm gonna start it up. Motor's hot. Plan B. Even though these fan blades are plastic, they can still be sharp. I scratched my hands, back of my hands up on them before. There we go. All right. Come on. All right. I'm gonna get the other belt out the way. Yeah, just slicing. Air belt's a pain in the ass to get on. Yeah, let's twist this belt. Alright, I gotta go around the other side. Alright. Okay. Come on. Don't give me a problem. There we go. Alright, so this belt, I'm gonna go around under the big wheel first. That. Down at the bottom. There we go. Up over this tensioner. And that's going to go there. Around the water pump. Got too much here. slack it up on the other side. This here. Okay, right there. Hopefully it didn't come off. So it takes a few walk arounds to get it back on there. To get it right. Okay, this goes around the pump. This goes behind the tensioner. And make sure it's on the big pulley on the bottom. There we go. And then there's another tensioner under here, right there. Alright. All looks good so far. Goes under the pulley, right out here. Bam. Hope I can do this without taking that belt off. Come on. There we go. What I need this for here. Extension so I can get to the back of the down as it can. Hold up, get another bite. There we go. We got another bite. Make sure the bottom one's on right. Make sure this is in the middle. And this ain't on right. There we go. Bam. Alright, so that belt's on. Gotta make sure the belt's aligned and on that big pulley where y'all probably can't see. I can barely see it. Okay. Alright. I need my block. Need to put this down a little bit. Need a little tension up on there. I mean, take a little tension off. Oops, don't need that no more. Alright, make sure I'm still recording here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It looks like I got 20% of my battery left. So hope I can get this done. It's almost done now. Alright, let's get this block in here for a minute. Slack. Hopefully this won't fall. Stay there for just a second. That's all I need. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's on there now. Gotta make sure it fills all the grooves. It was back too far. But I can't hold the tension at the same time and come around and readjust that. So I have my block to do it. All right, so that's on there. That's all we need there. That back there. Okay, so this other belt here looks fine. Didn't get no damage done to it. So or did it? It did. Alright, so we'll have to replace this too. It's missing a rib. Or is it? It's hard to tell. It's damaged right there. Yeah, it's coming apart. I know you can't see it with my thumb, but it's coming apart. It's split right there. Okay, so we're going to have to put another belt on, because that'll fail. No big deal. I got a belt for this. Just gotta take this off. Oops, what's going on here? Start over again. I guess it got caught on the fan on the other side. Alright, so since this is split, even though they replaced it, gotta replace it. So, because that L split, yeah, see it's wore out here. It's splitting right there. So that rib eventually, right here is probably the worst. That's why I always look around the belt. See how it's ripping on the edge here? And then right there, see where it's cut into there and how thin it is, and see how the rib is lower than these ribs here. So this will split and then slice this around eventually. So, and this belt is a 32/731, which is probably not going to match my number. This is supposed to be the new style. This is the old style. See, my belt numbers are different from his. It's not a new style Freightliner. I'll just verify here. So it's going to be the older style. Let's put this on here. And I don't know if it's right or wrong anyway, because the one's not going to fit. But the way I can tell on the driver's side, if I can see on the driver's side and I can get to the driver's side, that's the older style. The newer styles, you can't even see what's going on the driver's side. Guess it didn't. There we go. Be making me mad. Alright, I'm gonna flip this belt. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna put it around there. And around here. That goes on the bottom of the tensioner there, and what I got to do is I got to slip this in first. I need to take this out, slip this in. put this back on. Come on, get on there. Damn. Go around the other side here. Because that tension already being down, I should be able to just slip that belt on. Ow, you bitch. Come on. Give me a hard time. I wanna, yeah, it's on the other one. Yeah, it's probably because it's in the inner tensioner. Damn it. All right. All right. So on this back one here. All right, now let's try it. There we go. Bam. All right. Check part here. There we go. All right. Whoops, got my gloves stuck up in there. All right, come on, get in there. There we go. Whoops, damn. See, you gotta make sure this is all aligned. It's gotta be in. It's gotta be in between there. And this was happened here. This was not in between there. It was back here. So when the other belt got close to that, it was messing up that new belt they just replaced. So, all right, so everything looks good. Align. Go on the other side. Check the other side of the balancer. Make sure it's around there in between. We'll take it out. We'll have the driver start it up. Check. Make sure it's aligned. All right. So, yep. So that's in there. That's in there. Inner belt is in there. Yep. Nice and lined up. Okay, looks like it's all lined up. All right, so let's take this belt, or take the bolt out of the tensioner. There we go. Like that, bam, boom, and there you go. Place the tensioner and two belts. Like I said, this belt had a slice rib lower down. Don't let it go, just replace it. That's one of the easier ones to replace anyway, to be honest. All right, it all looks good. Okay, so that looks like that's it. Let's take everything off, get my light off there, and we're going to check to make sure everything, check operation. Let's get this light off here. And before I let you go, I'll let you see check operation. Okay. One other thing I want to check too. Double check. I always like to double check the bolts. There we go. Nice and tight. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. I never want anything to come apart on my end fixing it, so I always like to double and triple check. All right, so that looks good. Let's get them to start the truck and we'll look and see what the alignment looks like. Actually, I can just start the truck myself. I don't have to wake him up. everything. See how the inner tensioner is running in the middle? That's the way it's supposed to run. You see how that outer tensioner is supposed to be in between that pulley, not over the edge of the pulley. So I put that belt on, didn't check for alignment, unfortunately. So, alright, so it's all running in line because that inner tensioner being bad. It sucks I had to replace the outer belt. But that's okay. I didn't want to let it go because it's got that split, so I'll save that belt. So if there's any question, I have it to show what the outer, the way it's been wearing. And see, the cords are showing now. Ain't no cords. See, it's so the belt's been shaving off little by little, and this end rib is not as high as the rest, as you can see. See how much higher that other rib is? See the end one there? It's supposed to be the same height, and it's not. That end rib is shaved down. So just don't put it back on, just replace it, because it's going to fail, it's going to split, and then you're going to mess up everything you got. All right, driver, everything's good to go.
Thank you.
All right, oh, let me show you one that you can stay in the truck, I'll get it. I want to show him the belt so he understands. That outer belt is what they replaced. Okay, but it wasn't, it was over the back of the pulley. It wasn't in between the pulley. Okay, so you see where it's been shaving the outer part of the belt?
Right.
All right, you see this rib here, this end rib? All right, now look at that. You see the end rib?
Right.
There's nothing left almost. And it's splitting. It's starting to split. So I replaced the outer belt because if I left this one on, eventually it would split. And you see that, yeah, okay.
So that's the one that did not split already. I mean,
well, this is the one they replaced, not the inner.
Okay.
But when I got over there to look at it, it was over the pulley. It wasn't in between the pulleys. It's been riding on the edge of the pulley on the inner part. So when that inner belt went forward, they were probably touching. That's why you see the cords.
Okay.
But if you look at it, you can see the end rib here is down. Yeah. So I'll save this belt in case Penske. I know they won't have any questions.
Replacing them both.
Yeah, because if I just left this on, it would split down the road, and if it starts flopping, then it's gonna wreck the brand new inner belt.
Right.
So I'm just, because it's already split and there's no end rib in there.
That's probably why that one was riding up on it.
No, that's because the inner tensioner, the spring on the inner tensioner was weak.
Right.
When the spring gets weak, it kind of lightens up on the tension, and then that's when the inner belt starts going back and forth, and then what happens, it starts going towards the outer tensioner. As soon as it touches it, that's when it starts shredding. That's where you said you got shredded, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Right.
And probably a little bit of this is probably this belt here.
Okay.
So I didn't want you to fail again, you go down the road. Right, but I'll update Penske about this, that this one was no good even though it was replaced, and I'm gonna save this in case there's any question, give it to my boss, and we got, so. All right, let me get some information and then you're good to go. I'll close up your hood, you're good to go. All right, so that's another roll call done, complete. So yeah, I forgot my phone. I left my phone here. Okay, I didn't miss no call. It's 4:39 a.m. I guess I can take this popped up glove off. 4:39 a.m. and complete this job. So after I get my info, I'll be going to I want to get my breakfast. So that's going to do it for tonight. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all in the next roll call.